Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jackson. Gonna let one fly for
Threw it out of bounds.
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Fuck.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
Oh my God! Come back to the ball. I'm literally hitting down, and he's just standing there.
They work it across midfield. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Drake. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Back to throw.
Oh, kick it.
Incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
There you go.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here they come, second and 10 now from the 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taking it around the 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll get it to the 37. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown.
We celebrate off of that.
Darren Waller,
Okay.
his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Jackson.
What?
Incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Jackson.
Oh my God. Why are we just boxed on every play?
It's David Arnett picking it off. Here we'll go to the 31-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals.
Pick that,
maybe
bro.
sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What a weird game.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfrow His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Dobbins once more.
Come on, are you fucking kidding me? How is that possible?
At the 3-yard line. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And this time he is in. J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Raiders 14, Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Oh, and underneath. Fuck.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it. What he just did, throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Wow. Wow, he's going to score. Wow.
He's got room. 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Extra point by Carlson, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Steps away to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Second and 16. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
The fuck was that?
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
How is no one getting open?
Path to the QB there. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a
What is going on?
Broadly, Sacks are better than giving up an interception, but where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that.
I have two ability receivers versus two non-ability corners, and they can't fucking get open.
The return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
That's what it is.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come out in the pistol. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The 40. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Take it at the 15, a short kick.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, But I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Oh my God! Just stand there. He's throwing that same route. Just fucking stand there. Why are you coming inside?
Before it's all said and done.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, that's me. What is happening?
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard.
Why would you even throw that? Dude's not even fucking looking, man.
Know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Pick that. God damn it. Not even looking.
He missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
No.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked
Are you awake, babe? You awake?
Peters. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Going back to
Possibly
sleep.
got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And
Dude, it's so
forward for about
hard to
3. It's
control.
2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Second down, a run with Dobbins. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
That block. Let's go. Get upfield. Fucking Lamar Jackson. Get your bitch ass upfield.
Around the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
Got it.
He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Jeez.
Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough
Hooping
so
over
they
here.
didn't have
What's
to worry
going
about
on?
measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Bad throw
So
anyway.
Pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline,
Girl, I'm
because I
trying to
believe
get
their
to
head
you.
coach
Yeah.
is saying right now, hey, you got to call that both ways.
Now Jackson on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
This is why I don't fucking stream right here.
Trayvon Merritt, and the Raiders are
This
gonna have it
right here is why I don't
as
fucking
they'll
stream.
Start at their own 24-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Bro,
And
I'm
he'll slip his
giving
way
you.
up across the 30 to the 32.
What more do you want?
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Of course he fucking gets it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, how's that not another pick, dude?
Incomplete.
That's a touchdown.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw.
About time. Figured it out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Drop pick leads to a touchdown. Crazy.
This long losing streak. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go.
He overthrew it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to have it here.
Fucking gave him the game, man.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football. I'm open. But I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the
broken tackles.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got his man in stride complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This goes out wide for Drake. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Ravens are right back begin this football game. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins.
Dude, he is so fucking clunky.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So,
The end there very quickly
I don't know. He's just hard to, he does not turn easily.
Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd down and goal. Jackson.
Get upfield, get upfield, get upfield. Why? Why? Why did I get that animation?
Under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
Dude, come on with this fucking bullshit.
Throwing, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
If I can do everything myself now.
Jackson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Relax, you're fine.
Fields this way up at the 17 and able to get this out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here comes Jacobs.
Fuck you! He literally just stood there. God damn it.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
You know he's fucking running.
To have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let this trash bag beat me, man. This is fucking crazy.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Can't make a fucking read to save his life. Threw 100 picks and still won.
Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Bullshit. Congratulations on your first win. Thank you, man.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Las Vegas, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss will drop.
Dude, move.